Trish Pfeiffer, not only a city commissioner for the city of Bartow, but also the event operator for the Bloomin' Bike Ride.
Yes.
Trish, welcome back to Sports Central.
Thank you.
How many years is this now?
18.
Is it really?
Yes. Where did the time go? It's
Wow.
amazing. And I get done with one event and it's ready for the next event. And it's 6 months away, and the years go by to 18 years. So this is the Bloomin' Bike Ride. There's the logo this year, and I happen to like that one. I've been doing 36 of these because I do 2 a year. We're excited about this. It's going to be blooming, beautiful weather in Bartow in the 80s. We're hoping to have 125 plus riders. They come from all over the state because they love riding on our rural roads. There's lots to see. The vegetation changes and the crops changed throughout the years. You know, it used to be a lot of orange groves. It's not so much orange groves now.
Right.
Guess what it is? Strawberries.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go.
So it's strawberries, and millet was out there one time. Beautiful scenery, housing, some housing, but other than that, we are trying, this is a Main Street Bartow event, and our effort behind it is to cultivate a healthy lifestyle and a love of cycling. And people keep coming back because they like Bartow and they like the ride. And of course, this weekend it's coupled with the art show, so they can bring the family and the wives and husbands or whoever in the family can enjoy the art show while the cyclists are riding, and then come back to Front Page. Front Page is our staging area, and that's great because they can come back in and have a brew if they'd like.
Real quick before we move on, you talk about the art show. For those at home that may not know what you're talking about, what is the art show you're referring to?
It's the Blooming Art Show, the Blooming Arts Festival. This is about the 56th year, I believe, and 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. Lots going on, a quilt show, car show, about 90 artists from around the country, lots of food trucks. So your typical art event in downtown Bartow, and it's going to be lively and beautiful weather, Chamber of Commerce weather, and you can exercise and then go get your art on.
So you talk about a bike ride. This is a commitment for casual folks. So 3 different lengths.
Yes. Some are casual, some are not.
Yeah.
So there's a 65-mile ride, and it goes way out into the back southeastern part of the county. Then we have 35 miles, and that goes 35 miles. We stop at the barn in Alturas.
Mm-hmm.
People that know Polk County know that the barn is a great place to have parties and things, and they let us stop there, and the cyclists are enamored with it because it's so unusual.
It's a neat place.
Yeah, it is. And this year we're going to be at Homeland Heritage Park for our first rest stop. And we have not done that before, but we're looking forward to that. And then we also have the Blooming Art Contest for the family ride, where decorate your bike and you will get a prize. And because some people started doing that, and they said, well, why don't you have a contest? And I said, well, okay, give me more to do, but I'll do it. So
no good deed goes unpunished.
And that's the 15-mile.
Yes.
Okay, that's the 15-mile fun run, which would mean we'd need the ambulance at what?
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
5.5, 6.
Yeah, that's about 10 miles too many.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me tell you, it's down to 12 because since we are not going to the boardwalk
Okay,
anymore.
now it's 7 miles too many.
You could do it. I challenge you both.
You can challenge all you want.
I know. I know.
But if you're tuning into
It's
it
all
live,
fun and games until you hear the guy scream clear.
You guys, this is, what does that say down there? Sports Central.
Do as we say, not as we do,
Obviously.
or as we don't do.
Oh my gosh.
But so the ride is March 7th. So if you're watching a re-air of this, it's going to be, if you're watching live, it'll be tomorrow. Right now is March 6th. But again, go to Visit Central Florida for more information. Talk about this event and how it's important to Main Street and to the city of Bartow, because there's events that have huge participation and it's strictly about economic impact. There's other events that are about destination promotion or events and activities that bring people into Polk County or bring people into Bartow that may not otherwise have discovered these communities or come into our area. Talk about why this event is that, because you were talking 100+ riders, so not an enormous, it's a lot to put together. Don't get me wrong, I understand that part of it, but not an enormous event. But there's as you mentioned, they're coming from all over the state to participate. They might not otherwise come into Bartow and downtown.
You're exactly right. And because it's a good event that's organized in the sense that the roads are marked well, it's easy to see, they're good routes, good food, good rest stops that are stocked with foods like PBJs, pickles, and I'll ask them, what would you like, and we'll get it. So they're treated very, very well, and they remember that, and then they'll tell their friends, and then they do come back. But it's kind of like the lady before me with the softball, right? Softball, not baseball, softball. That if you have an event, no matter where it is, people will come if it's done right, and it's an enjoyable experience for them. So that's what my husband and I try to do for this event. And again, I like promoting a healthy lifestyle, and this event that does that. We didn't close down in COVID. We kept going because you're out in the air and you were exercising. And it does bring people here that say, well, I'm going to come back for the chalk walk, or I'm going to come back for something else because I haven't been to Bartow before, and Bartow's
a neat... Legoland was next door.
Yeah. And Bartow's a neat little town, and I want to come back and experience it again. We kind of get that a lot with our events, no matter what they are. And so that's what makes me keep plugging along doing it. And at Bike Florida found me, and they said, we want to promote your event, and that's a bigger platform across the state. And so I sent him the information, and they did. So it just broadens our exposure from your site to people like that see us. We do a lot on social media for promoting it, and that's what gets us the numbers from Miami. Up in the Panhandle, somebody comes from up there, and all over, and we enjoy that. And who would have thought? Who would have thunk it that an event like that would bring people?
And downtown Bartow's evolved to really have, it's now a spot where you can have a destination like this, and you have the breweries, and you have the little restaurants, you have the little shops. And the family has time to go around between the art festival and different things and do other things while their loved ones are out biking.
Yep, absolutely. So we're excited about that. We've got a lot coming on the commissioner's side of it. We're going to have some major projects coming down the road in the next couple of years that should be very transformative in our Main Street corridor, CRA area, that will continue to propel us forward as a city to come visit because of these improvements that we're going to be doing. So. And the events, we are a very event-heavy city. Main Street does quite a few events, and that's what draws people here. Well, I'm going to go try that. I want to go see what the chalk walk's about, because the chalk walk is the only one like it in Polk County, and actually this is the only recreational ride in Polk County as well. And so,
real quick, what are the dates on the chalk walk, just so we can go ahead and
I think it's like 14th and 15th. It's the second weekend in November.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll come back for that. That's a really interesting
one. Go ahead and
one.
put on people's schedule.
It's not sports, but I mean,
it's an event.
It's arts and culture. Yeah,
exactly.
And this is. That's not arts and culture, but I make it arts and culture. I make it fit in that category just by that, because we do have a shirt with that on there, and I'm going to make hand fans with that because I'm an artist, so I like to.
I was going to say I've known Trish for almost 30 years, and that does not surprise me because everything has an artistic spin to it, and it's great because then it becomes something can be captured on a T-shirt or a fan or whatever it is, or a postcard. Yeah, exactly. Well, we've got about 40 seconds left. One more time, is there a website people can go to, or is there, what about registration? Can they just show up? How does that work?
Okay, good. You can show up tomorrow at 7 a.m. at Front Page Brewing. The doors open at 7. Don't come at 6:30 and say you have to go to the bathroom. because we're getting ready. That happens.
But the city has installed new bathroom facilities in the
just
downtown
right
area.
there. That is so good. I love that. And the ride takes off at 8. We'll have the little contest about 10 till with the most blooming bike.
I will decorate mine tonight.
Okay, good. Yeah. And it takes about 4 or 5 hours to get all the riders in, and but you can register tomorrow, so that's perfectly fine.
All right. Well, Commissioner, we really appreciate your time, not only what you're doing on the City Commission and the partnership, and we alluded to it earlier, talking about the Bartow Sports Complex and the spring games out there participating, but that's the competitive and the economic impact side, but the quality of life side that the Commission embraced for the residents of Bartow, being able to utilize that, and the partnership we have with Jason Hargrove and his staff, unbelievable. So thank you for that side of it as well.
You're welcome. Thank you.